Hello again, YouTube. This is Alex here again from Team Polyswag, and I have another one of these deck profile videos. A couple people liked the other one I did at least, so I figured I might as well do another one. I have here one of my own lists. This is a speed Gengar deck that I played almost exclusively for both my last year in seniors in 2009 and my first year in Masters in 2010. And this particular list, I had different variations throughout the times. I played at a city championship back in 2009 or 2010 when I was in Masters. I got top 4 with it, and I found the deck list sitting around my room, and I decided to put it together. We got a 4 Ghastly, 2 Hunter, 4 Gengar, so we call it a 4-2-4 Gengar line. This Gengar's got Shadow Room for 1 Psychic Energy, do 30 damage to any Pokemon, or place 3 damage counters on any Pokemon, or 6 damage counters if they have Poke Power. It has a Poltergeist for a Psychic and a Colorless, 30 for every trainer your opponent has in their hand. That should show it to you. And then Feigning Spell for the Poke Power when Gengar gets knocked out. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out as well, and you can take the prize from there. So that's a really powerful card. Got two Claydol and 2 Uxies. Those are used to draw cards. Really good. Crowbest used to place damage counters. So what you do with Gengar, you could place 6 damage counters on like a Claydol. Use Crobat to place the last 2 damage counters and get a knockout there, so that's really good. 1 Unknown G, which would be used for opposing Machamps that might want to use Takeout on your Ghastlies before they get evolved, or on opposing Gengars, because when you place damage counters, that's an effective an attack, and Unknown G blocks all effects of attack. 3 Beyblades, 3 Rozans, and 3 Lucas Investigations. Beyblades and Rozans get out your Pokemon, and possibly your energies with Rozans. And you notice there's only 9 supporters, which is really low. All the decks that I play nowadays have definitely no lower than 12, usually closer to 14. But back in the days we had Uxies and Claydoll's Pokemon draw instead of just supporter-based draw engines, so you didn't need as much supporters. Lookers was also a good card because you could use that to look at your opponent's hand. If they had enough trainers in it, you could use Poltergeist with Gengar to do a lot of damage. For a Pokédrawer Plus, if you play one of them, you just draw 1 card. If you play 2 at the same time, you search your deck for any 2 cards, which is incredibly powerful, obviously. 3 Pokédex Handy, which between Pokédrawer and Pokédex Handy is used to create a very fast engine, along with your Claydol and your Uxies. Pokédex lets you look at the top 2 cards, put one in your hand, the other one on the bottom of your deck. 4 Rare Candies for evolving your Gengar. 4 Super Scoop Ups, which even though Gengar has that Feigning Spell, Poke Power, you want to keep it alive as much as possible because your opponent's going to be drawing prizes. So either use it to keep your Gengars alive, or you reuse Crobat's Poke Power, Uxie's Poke Power, or even with this Broken Time Space here, you can use it to reuse Claydoll's Poke Power in the same turn. So we'll do 3 Poke turns. Just pick up your Crobats, play them down again. 2 Broken Time Space, evolve your Pokemon. So I could just play down my Ghastly, then evolve into Hunter, then evolve into Gengar all in the same turn, which really helps with the speed engine. Here we got Time Space Distortion and Night Maintenance, which are used to get your Pokemon, and Night Maintenance will also get back energies back from your discard pile. Since there's only 4 of your main attacker Gengar, you might need more than that because your opponent can take 6 prizes in one game. 1 Warp Point, which is just a good all-purpose card. Like if your opponent uses Luxray to bring up your Claydol, you can get it back to the bench. And then Luxury Ball is just used to search out any Pokemon, very standard back in the day. And 8 Psychic Energies because Gengar only needs 1 to use a Shadow Room attack, which is the main focus of the deck. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Let me know if you like these. If you like them, I'll keep doing them. If you don't, then I'll probably stop. And also, again, still stay tuned for this raffle. I'm going to have them coming up probably Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Alright, see you guys.